everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Alice, and I'm thrilled about today's topic, organizing small spaces. With housing getting smaller in so many cities, this is something nearly everyone can relate to. Mark, how are you today? And to our listeners, don't forget to subscribe. We've got a lot in store for you.
Hi, Alice. I'm doing great, thanks. And yes, small spaces can sometimes feel suffocating, but with the right approach, they can be surprisingly comfortable and functional. Let's dive right in.
Perfect. Let's start with the basics. What's the first step to tackling that cramped feeling in a small home?
The foundation is always decluttering. A study by UCLA's Center on Everyday Lives of Families found that clutter significantly raises stress levels, especially for women. So, when you remove items you don't use or need, you're not just creating physical space, you're also improving mental well-being.
That's powerful. I admit, I tend to hold on to things just in case. What's a practical strategy to break that habit?
Professional organizers often recommend the 1-year rule. If you haven't used something in the past year, it's probably time to let it go. And The Guardian recently featured experts saying that by reducing possessions by just 20%, you can instantly change how your home feels.
That's motivating. Now, once you've decluttered, what's next? Furniture plays a huge role, right?
Absolutely. Multifunctional furniture is essential in tight spaces. Think beds with built-in drawers or coffee tables that double as storage. Apartment Therapy reported that smart furniture design can free up nearly 30% of living space in small apartments.
That's a big difference. And what about using vertical space? I feel like that's something people often overlook.
Definitely. Experts at IKEA's Life at Home report emphasize that vertical storage is one of the most effective strategies. Floating shelves, tall bookcases, even ceiling-mounted racks in kitchens. They all draw the eye upward and maximize every inch.
And speaking of kitchens, they can be the most challenging. Any clever hacks there?
Kitchens thrive on organization. Pegboards, hooks, and magnetic strips for utensils free up counters instantly. Architectural Digest recently highlighted a project where just adding a wall-mounted pot rack gave back almost 30% of counter space.
That's inspiring. And small bathrooms, probably the second most common pain point.
Exactly. Over-the-toilet shelving, slim rolling carts, and transparent bins for toiletries work wonders. Designers quoted in House Beautiful also recommend mirrored cabinets. They hide clutter and make the bathroom feel twice as big.
Lighting also changes everything, doesn't it?
Yes. Lighting is an underrated design tool. Bright, natural light opens up any room, and mirrors reflect it to create an illusion of depth. In fact, interior designers interviewed by Elle Decor argue that proper lighting can make a space feel 50% larger.
That's fascinating. And before we close, do you have some quick practical hacks that listeners can try today?
Sure. Drawer dividers are game changers. No more rummaging. Use labels so every item has its place. And here's one from Good Housekeeping. Rotate your seasonal items twice a year. This keeps only what's relevant within reach and stops hidden clutter from piling up.
Brilliant tips, Mark. Let's recap for our listeners. Start with decluttering for both space and peace of mind. Invest in multifunctional furniture. Embrace vertical storage. Optimize kitchens and bathrooms with smart solutions. And don't underestimate lighting and labeling.
Exactly. Small spaces don't have to feel small. They can feel intentional, creative, and supportive of your lifestyle.
Thank you, Mark. And thank you to our audience for tuning in. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. We'll be sharing even more expert-backed ideas for transforming your home.
See you next time, and happy organizing.